Hello everyone. Now, I have a very love-hate relationship when it comes to Dark Souls 2. I love a lot about this game, but I also hate a lot about this game. And it's honestly very hard to fully talk about this game because of that. Like, looking back on my video poorly defending the game and even my video critiquing this game, both of those really made it seem like I was saying that I hated this game, but I honestly do not. Again, my favorite thing about this game is easily the story and the lore and the characters, and some of the music in this game is great. And finally, the setting of Dragon Lake I love, even though there are some areas that I hate, like Black Gulch and the Gutter. I love most of the areas in Dark Souls 2 really because of how they look. And unlike every other Dark Souls fan out there, I actually quite like that Dark Souls 2 reveals that the events of not only the first Dark Souls game, but Dark Souls 2, they happen over and over and over again and on cycles. I actually quite like that, and yeah, no, I'm not saying that like people go and kill Gwyn over and over again, but the process of people having to go link the fire over and over again happens over and over again and in cycles. I do actually quite like that. However, my issues with this game always show up with the gameplay and even the bosses, which are not that fun for me personally. Now, I do not have an issue with bosses being easy or hard. However, the bosses of Dark Souls 2 are very weird for me because they don't bring the same satisfaction that some of the bosses of Dark Souls 1 bring, or the satisfaction that really all the bosses in Dark Souls 3 bring. And there are many that I dislike, however there are still a lot of bosses that I do like in this game. Like, to list a few of them, my favorite bosses in this game, I love the first Dragon Rider boss fight that you have in Hyde's Tower of Flame. I like the fight with the Ivory King, Sir Alon, the Looking Glass Knight, the Pursuer, and even the last boss fight against Nasandra I do actually really like. I do like these fights, however many bosses I don't like and would prefer not fighting them, like the Iron King boss battle, the Rotten, the Old Dragon Slayer, the Twin Dragon Riders, and there's many more that I can talk about. But again, my favorite thing about Dark Souls 2 is definitely the world of Dark Souls 2 and the Kingdom of Dragon Lake, and the characters like the Emerald Herald or Vendrick or Lucatiel, and the amazing story and lore that the lores behind the characters and the setting. The story of Dark Souls 2, I love it. And also, like, the music of Dark Souls 2 can be amazing at times. Like the ending theme that plays at the credits of this game is fantastic. And the same with the Majula theme, like they are both fantastic. So whenever it comes to like discussions with Dark Souls 2, I'm like in the middle whenever it comes to discussions, because I love this game so much. There's so much about this game I love, but however there are also a lot of things I hate about this game. And it's mostly being the gameplay and the bosses of this game. And even though I love the Elan Lois DLC, the other two DLCs are very hit or miss for me. I don't really like them that much. And other than like the boss fight with Sir Alon, like that one I really don't like. So like really the Elan Lois one is really the only one I actually really love for me personally. But at the end of the day, I still really love Dark Souls 2. I do think it's very important to the franchise of Dark Souls. I do not believe that it should be ignored by Dark Souls fans. I do know that many Dark Souls fans, they overlook it, they ignore it. Anytime they talk about Dark Souls, they never mention it. I do believe it is important because there is some good stuff in Dark Souls 2. It shows us it tells us more about the curse. Shows us that the consequences of Gwyn's actions affect even people far away from Lordran. And I do love the Dark Souls 2 Easter eggs that I've found in Dark Souls 3, like the Ladder Man being in a profane capital, and a shield in the game called the Shield of Want, which clearly references not only Dragon Lake but also King Vendrick. And like that is my favorite shield in the entire game. I love that shield. I love the Shield of Want. I love that it mentions Dragon Lake and King Vendrick and just Dark Souls 2. If there are more, I hope I can find more Dark Souls 2 Easter eggs in Dark Souls 3, because I do love it when I find that FromSoft didn't forget about Dark Souls 2. And I really hope someday I can love Dark Souls 2 as much as Dark Souls 1 and 3, because this franchise means so much to me. And I do love Dark Souls 2, but again, it's really like the gameplay and the bosses that really makes it to where, like, a lot of my hate towards this game is because of the gameplay, simply. But I still love this game. I still think it's very important to the Dark Souls franchise. I do believe that Dark Souls fans should not just ignore it, say it's not canon. I do believe Dark Souls 2 is canon. It is very important in the franchise, and anytime you talk about Dark Souls, I believe Dark Souls 2 should be in the conversation. Because it might not be like connected to Dark Souls 1 or 3, but it's still very important because it shows like it shows there's moments where it's like they mention Gwyn, they mention Witch of Izalith, they know about like you see a kingdom trying to deal with the consequences of Gwyn's action, but not even really knowing really about it and trying to figure out more of it. And we also know more about the curse, which many people say we shouldn't have figured out more, but that was like the biggest question in Dark Souls, so I'm happy that we know more of it because of Dark Souls 2. Anyway, I'm hoping that someday I love this game as much as Dark Souls 1 and 3, because I do love Dark Souls 2. But right now, I have a very love-hate relationship with Dark Souls 2, and it's very hard when it comes to like discussing this game, because there's so much I love, but also so much I hate about this game, really.